Okay, if you're doing outbound marketing in 2025, the list that you really need to be focusing on and making sure you get good at are pre-foreclosures. My name is Nick Massini. I wholesale real estate from my house, make a shit ton of money, and I got this channel so I can teach you how to do the exact same thing. Let's get into it. All right, so if you're gonna do outbound marketing, whether you're doing the cold call, whether you're doing the SMS, okay? You need to get into pre-foreclosures. People always ask me, Mr. Nick, Slick Nick, Nicky Wholesales, what's your favorite list? And I'm going to tell you, pre-foreclosures is the most important thing to be good at for a multitude of reasons. Number one, these people really, really need help. They need somebody to help them. And out of all the scenarios where you could help someone, this is a scenario that could potentially have the most impact on somebody's life. If they get foreclosed on, is detrimental for at least the next 7 years, possibly the rest of their life if they can't turn it around. So helping people in this scenario is so emotionally gratifying, and you're doing so good for the universe. The universe will reward you in other ways because you're doing something so positive for so many people. Like, it is the best feeling when you really help somebody in that type of situation, okay? That's number one. It's just the right thing to do. Number two, okay, doing the pre-foreclosures will set you up for success in the rest of your wholesale journey. If you're doing outbound marketing, you should only do it with the ultimate goal to save enough money to start doing inbound marketing, because that's when your life gets really, really good, okay? But I'll tell you what, if you want to do inbound marketing, the best thing to practice with is the pre-foreclosures, because the pre-foreclosures are so finicky, okay? And the time, the speed to lead, and the urgency that you need to have for pre-foreclosures to be successful, oh my goodness, it is the best training that you can do prior to going into the inbound marketing. And the reason I say that is because with these pre-foreclosure people, they live with their head in the sand, meaning that they are avoiding the situation. If they're late on their mortgage, brother, late on everything. So their phone is blowing up every 2 seconds from debt collectors and all this stuff. They don't answer their phone, they don't answer their mail, they don't do anything. They're avoiding, right? Until they randomly have like 1 day or 1 hour or 1 second where they're like, all right, let me take action, and they just answer that random text they get, or that call, and that is the one opportunity. You need to get them right there, okay? And when they're texting you back, they're talking to you, you need to lock them down right there. You send them the agreement of sale on the phone, book the appointment for that day, go out and see them. You know, you need to hurry up, speed to lead. You need to get to that appointment, right? And it's the perfect training. It is the perfect training, because with these pre-foreclosure people, if you do not help them take action right in that time where they have a little bit of motivation and spirit to do it, brother, if you don't make it happen with them right there, you're betraying them and you're betraying yourself, because that was the one moment they were willing to take action. And if you don't help them during that scenario, they'll put their head right back in the sand, brother. So it's you. I lost so many deals. I've lost so many great leads when I first started doing the pre-foreclosures, okay? Because I was learning how to deal with the urgency. I was learning the style of appointment setting that you need to do, okay? When I got into inbound marketing, brother, my speed to lead, my urgency with appointment setting, it was already dialed, locked into my brain. It was so simple when I switched to inbound. It's not even funny because I did pre-foreclosures for so long. So again, number one, you're doing a great service with a pre-foreclosures. Number two, okay, it is the best training that you could ever do for prior to getting into the inbound marketing. All right? And let's get down to the last one. Okay? Man, they're motivated. You can get a good deal as long as they have the equity. They don't have the equity. People out here, they do the sub 2 deals. I don't do any of that because the biggest wholesale companies don't do it, so I don't do it. How you want to do it, baby? At least over here, I don't mess with that. It's too complicated. Stay in lane, keep it simple, stupid type of shit, right? So if they've got equity and then the pre-foreclosure, brother, you're going to get a good spread. You're going to get a good deal. I promise. I do at least 1-2 pre-foreclosures a month all year. I've been doing. I've been rocking them, and it's been working so well in 24. I know it's going to be even better in 25. Inflation's just going up. Like, it's tough out here for normal people. Pre-foreclosures in 25. If you want to make a lot of money, brother, Zach and Rick Ginn say pushing P. It's what they call it. You know, pushing the pre-foreclosures. They're really, I love that channel. They're hitting y'all so straight. Like, everyone knows I'm, Jerry Norton's biggest fan. I'm also those guys' biggest fan. They're hitting y'all so straight with the pre-foreclosures and the probates. We'll talk about probates in another video, but the pre-foreclosures, brother, you need to get into it. If you're doing outbound marketing and you're not doing that, if you're doing cold call, don't even bother. They won't answer. But if you're doing SMS, You need to hit up these pre-foreclosures, bro. You need to. It's the best thing that you can do as a human if you're going to be doing this game. You're helping people dramatically in a distressed situation that deserve your help, and they deserve a second chance. Help these people out. That's number one. Number two, again, to reiterate, it is the best training that you could ever do prior to getting into inbound marketing, because it'll train you on the things that you really need to be great at in order to have real consistent success with inbound. And lastly, number three, you will get a good deal because these people need a lot of help. If they have equity, you're gonna get a good deal, and you're gonna make a lot of money. Out of all the list pre-foreclosures, if they have equity, you're gonna make a lot of money, brother, a lot of money. So you're gonna do a very, very good deed. Okay, you're gonna get very, very good training. Okay, and you're gonna make a lot of money. That's why pre-foreclosures 2025. That's a list that if you're doing outbound marketing, if you're doing SMS, you gotta go into, you gotta get good at, and you gotta focus on. If you want to get really good at this game, and you also want to make a lot of money and make a very big positive impact and help people so that they can move on to another chapter in their lives. So, Nick Massini, Nick Wholesale's Houses. Like my video, subscribe to the channel. You know all the stuff to help me out here. Trying to monetize so I can put the money back into this to give y'all better content and more content. What do you want to do? Is my girl asleep? She's kind of asleep. I got to go put her down. So I hope you all have a good day. Happy hunting. What do you want to do?